Tonight,
a missile may impact on land or sea within minutes. This is not a drill.
the missile false alarm in Hawaii affected locals, tourists, and 2 Lloydminster residents.
This is Newcap News with Brian Lentz.
The false alarm of an incoming missile to Hawaii this weekend impacted more than just the locals. A couple of Lloydminster residents were vacationing on the islands when the alarm went off.
A missile may impact on land or sea within minutes. This is not a drill.
That's the sound Lloydminster real estate agent Fred Faulkner and his wife heard while enjoying their annual trip to the islands.
Some pretty scary moments for a while there, scary, and actually it was exciting. Well, I mean, we're here witnessing history. Hopefully nothing's going to happen.
The couple was driving across a lava field when they saw other drivers reacting to the alarm.
And we saw people pulling and stopping over and walking over and looked like they were going to get in the culvert. And I kind of went, well, we're in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if they're going to bomb the place. Probably we're in the safest spot by being in the middle of the island. And then I remembered, we just went by an Air Force base. We should keep going.
The Faulkners will return from their unusually exciting holiday later this week. And there's plenty of items to address in 2018 for Lloydminster City Council, which had a brief opening meeting this afternoon. Josh Ryan has more from City Hall.
For the first City Council meeting of 2018, it was a surprisingly short one with only a couple of items on the agenda. The main point of discussion was the nonprofit property tax exemptions in accordance with the Nonprofit Organization Property Tax Exemptions Policy, which was approved back in October. Now, 20 properties were in fact confirmed for that exemption. That means they won't have to apply again for 3 years rather than having to do so annually, which will save both each organization and the city plenty of time and hours spent on paperwork. One organization that did not meet the requirements was the Walter A. Slimthorpe Recovery Center Society, as the building has been vacant for some time and must be used 65% of the time to meet those standards. Several council members commentating that in order to not politicize any particular issue, you need to be consistent with policy. And in this case, they hope they are being steady with the policy regardless of the cause or charity in question. The only other item that was discussed today was some minor revisions to the council's meeting schedule over the rest of the year, mostly in July and in August, to accommodate the summer festivities that go on throughout the city of Lloydminster. I'm Josh Ryan reporting from City Hall.
The Lloydminster Sexual Assault and Information Center has been offering support and resources in the community for the last 35 years. Recently, they've added a new program to better serve children and youth affected by trauma. The center launched the Little Bear Child and Youth Advocacy Center last spring. The space is a comforting environment where they and other organizations can provide counseling and different forms of therapy.
We wanted to have a safe space provided for child and youth that are going through any sort of trauma in their life, and they have to go through the court or interview or investigation process.
On February 10th, the center is hosting their Little Italy Gala. Proceeds will be going towards programs offered through Little Bear. With the Me Too movement bringing so much awareness to the cause, the center wants people to know it affects everyone.
It's basically strengthening our message that it's a human issue. It's not just for women or for women in the workplace. It's for men, women, children.
Tickets for the gala can be purchased through the Sexual Assault and Information Center. Well, a cat named Mamasaurus and a 1-year-old dog named Eggnog are in the adoption spotlight this week. Here's John from the SPCA.
This beautiful feline is Mamasaurus. She was given her name because she was brought into the SPCA in mid-October with a litter of 6 kittens. Mamasaurus spent 2 months in a foster home raising her litter to become adorable, friendly, and healthy kittens. Now Mamasaurus is ready to find her forever home. Although quiet at first, once she settled in, Mamasaurus's personality really starts to shine. She loves nothing more than to snuggle up next to you and watch some Netflix. She also can't get enough of treats, which will go a long way to helping her bond with you. If you're looking for an adorable cat to warm your heart during these cold winter months, then you definitely have to meet Mamasaurus. Stop by the SPCA and meet her today. At just over a year old, Eggnog is an exuberant young canine that has the heart and energy of a puppy. Eggnog just loves to run and play. Life is just one big game to her. Although she can be excitable at times, Eggnog is a very intelligent dog. She's a quick learner and really wants to please. There is no limit to what Eggnog can do. She just needs a quiet and patient home that will work with her to focus her energy. Eggnog is a very special dog that once she's formed a bond with you, will be a loving and loyal companion for years to come. So don't delay. Be sure to visit the SPCA and meet Eggnog today.
This is Newcap Sports.
Well, Sunday brought a trio of Steelers home games to the Service Sports Centre, with the junior Steelers kicking off the games at 10 a.m. The Bantam squad has struggled of late, and it didn't get any easier with the AFHL's top team in town. Lance Phillips has more.
With one win in their last 7 games, the past 2 months haven't been easy for the junior Steelers. Yet, the team is still within striking distance of second place Edmonton. The visiting Calgary Fire White didn't help the Steelers' cause, leaving Lloydminster with a 2-0 win. It's a much better finish than the 7-3 loss to the same Fire team January 6th, and it wasn't only the score that improved.
Had a bit of a struggle as of late, and big win in Olds yesterday, and it just lifted everybody's spirits, and to come out and have an effort against a team like that. It's only had one loss. That was tremendous.
We gave our best effort and we tried our best. They're a very hard team, but we competed with our best, I guess. Yeah.
We had opportunities and we just couldn't put them in. So I think we were happy at the outcome, even though it was a small outcome, but I think we're happy with it.
Losing by 2 to the AFHL's top team is a great result for a Steelers squad that's improving with each passing game. Plus, it's proving to players just what they're capable of.
I think that shows that we can battle back and that anyone can take that team, and it's not just a matter that they're top of the league, you just give up on yourself. You need to keep pushing yourself, and yeah, it shows that we can beat them.
I think it was a hard loss to lose because we had lots of opportunities, but I think our team is pretty strong and we battled back hard and we never gave up.
Lloydminster has 6 games left on its regular season schedule, and everyone has one hope over those final games.
I hope to see this much intensity like this game so we can bring it to all the teams, because if we play like this, then we'll be unstoppable.
You can't judge your season on its success on wins and losses. It has to be about the process. You know what? You never like to lose, but sometimes losses feel okay when you get that kind of effort.
And it's exactly that kind of effort that will make the junior Steelers a force well into playoffs. Lance Phillips, Newcap Sports.
All teams in the Alberta Female Hockey League are nearing regular season's end, and for the PWM Steelers, it means trying to finish what has been a very successful season to date. Entering play Saturday, Lloydminster had 12 games remaining, and as Lance Phillips explains, a tandem of weekend games did not go to waste.
It's often said that teams play to the level of their competition. But that wasn't the case for the Lloydminster PWM Steelers, who sent the struggling Calgary Fire home with a pair of losses. A 4-3 win Saturday was followed by a 6-1 victory Sunday. Yet reactions to the pair of wins was mixed.
It was probably one of our best played games as a whole group, so I'm pretty proud of what we did out there.
Yesterday, I honestly wasn't happy. We talked to the girls about our defensive zone coverage. We thought we got a little bit sloppy. I think at this level, you can't be giving teams 10 quality chances a period, and I thought we did that yesterday. We gave them a lot of good opportunities.
6 goals Sunday was the Steelers' largest output of the season, besting the 5 they tallied November 12th. A 10 goals in 2 games performance is due in large part to a simple philosophy.
I think just moving our feet, just being hard on pucks. Getting to those loose pucks, having that support out there, and like you said, working pucks to the point and then trying to get traffic to the net. It doesn't have to be pretty. As long as we're scoring those second and third chances, we'll take them all day.
Recent success isn't an indicator of past performance. The Steelers have managed 2 wins in 12 tries against the Central Division's top 3 teams. And with 6 of their remaining 10 games against those teams, it's time for Lloydminster to use its best assets.
We're fast too, so I think if we're moving our feet, we're in on the forecheck. Limit the turnovers between the blue lines, that's always big. And you know, you need good goaltending. We've had that all year, so if you got the goaltending and we can chip some pucks in, I think power play, if we can get it going a little bit, it always helps, of course, to score. Hopefully one a game on a power play.
I think it's just our third periods that are killing us. Like, we come out strong the first two, and then, I don't know, something happens in the third and we let up, and then they get back in the game, and that's kind of just what, like, screws us over. So I think we just need to keep playing 60 minutes and then we'll get there.
Lance Phillips, Newcap Sports, Lloydminster.
There's no piece of equipment more important to a hockey player than their stick. In this week's Beyond the Boards, Eric Friesen shows us what goes into choosing the perfect piece of lumber for each skater.
Whether you're new to hockey or have played the game for years, selecting the right stick can be paramount to strong on-ice performance. The flex of the stick measures how rigid it is. The lower the number, the more bend it has.
I use a 65 flex. I think it's the lowest flex on the team. I really like a whippy stick, so I've always just stuck with it, and it's kind of been my go-to.
I picked an 85 flex. I like something stiffer so I can take slap shots, better one-timers. 85 still flexy enough though that I can take a good snapshot. I use a P90, which is like a backstrom. It's got a little hook in it, and I like it a lot.
For many players, taping their stick is an exact science, while others have no preference.
Every day I have a different tape job. I just try something out. See something on the TV screen like the NHL, you just try it out, see how it works. Same with the knob. Chase and Braid showed me how to this one. One of my good buddies, so I don't know, I just started using it this year.
Yeah, I go actually toe to heel when I tape my stick. I don't know, it's just something I saw an NHL guy do, and I just started doing it, and I really like it. So, but yeah, it's just personal preference again.
The current generation of junior hockey players have grown up using a composite one-piece stick, though Hilzendager can recall using a more archaic model.
I think initiation, my parents got me my first hockey stick as a wooden stick, and haven't went back to one since. It's a good thing because I wouldn't be able to shoot with it at all.
Eric Friesen, Newcap Sports.